When someone tells you that your old favorite course may be closing, you make time for a quick 18 holes, even when the high for the day is 40 degrees. Welcome to my last round of golf. Hi, hello, and welcome everyone to my last round of golf. I am AJ Cummel, and here with my co-host.
Kyle Dietz, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Oh, good to hear, good to hear. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited for everybody to be here with us. I think we have a really good show. I want to go ahead and apologize for the audio that we had these past couple episodes.
Learning curves.
It's a learning process, and we're excited for everybody to come along on this learning journey with us. We're not only learning golf, we're learning about audio, we're going to learn about some video. There might be a YouTube show going on in the future, spring, summer, fall of 2022. We don't want to make too many promises just yet, but we are learning. So, with that, things that we're learning, we've learned how to make a website. Yeah. There is lastroundgolf.com. You should go check that out. Let's say we got some merch up there. You got links to the podcast. That's pretty much all there is right now. We talked about this as a learning process. So that's something that's going to learn and grow as well. And also a way that we can grow during this learning time is you can rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. You can do that on any of the platforms, the apps, wherever you get your podcast. If you can do a rate and review, please do that for us. It helps us. I don't know why, but that's going to help us grow. So
the metrics they want, man.
Hey, it's what they want, and we're going to give it to you, and we're going to try to give y'all what you want, which is to say we've got a nice tighter format for us today. So part of that learning is we're figuring out what this is going to be. So thank you for coming along on this journey with us. And with that, I think we need to talk about our last round of golf.
Yeah, it was pretty rough in the beginning. We kind of get going in the last part of it.
It was a cold morning.
It was. The weather actually was pretty much nicer in the beginning rather than the end.
Oh, it was much nicer. There was no wind in the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I think we were standing on hole 5 and I turned around and said, "This is so amazing. Look at this weather. It's great.
Yeah,
we're the only ones out here. You kidding me?"
And then by hole 9, everything became a wind tunnel.
Yes,
so
it was terrible.
That's what we learned. But all right, enough talk about it. Let's talk about our last round of golf. And away we go.
Away we go. First swing, by the way, in like maybe a month and a half. Hadn't done anything, like maybe a couple swings at home, that's it.
Oh, your first swing was beautiful, and my first swing was garbage. Things went directly up into the air.
Yeah, thank goodness I finally actually had a good approach shot. I just couldn't actually get the ball there if I had to.
It's all right. Like the greens were really, really slow. Like it was a very difficult winter day. And like that second putt just got away from you. That's part of the winter of these greens. They're just rough.
Lovely 3 putt to start the day. Good 3-wood on the second, though.
Hey, we both had excellent drives coming off of this tee box. It was not a shabby one.
And then I skull it. And then another little disgusting winter chip and just mud.
Yeah, it's all right. You don't see in the video the horrible chips that I made as well on this one. Goodness. So, that's part of being the editors. We get to make some of those choices.
The powers that we have.
Oh, it's all right. So that's the second putt that I have missed for the day by inches. And I'm going to miss several more by inches throughout the day. Hole 3 is always a fun one. I always enjoy this on Countryland.
Fun little par 4. You have a lot of room left on a huge hill to kind of go to. You just can't go right. And somehow we always kind of go either way up on the left side, nice like this time, or we end up way, way, way off the right.
Oh, normally I end up way off the right. And this time, thankfully, we played up to the left. My driver wanted to play with me a little bit today. And, we had some fun.
Yeah, one side to the other. For both of us on this hole. I went bunker to other side of green. You went green side to green, and here I go from other side of green to other side of green again.
And this is one of the holes that really makes me go, should we take lessons this year? Should we learn how to be better as we're doing this growth journey to be better?
Everyone should take lessons.
Everyone should take lessons, us included. So we're gonna try to get on that. Yeah. Maybe, I
had a brand new 5-wood. I got to hit it off this tee box.
Oh, and you had a much better shot than I did on 4. You actually hit on top of the plateau that you want to hit, so you can go from tee box to hill to next to the top of the hill on the green. Mm-hmm. Nope. I did bad.
You saved it, though, with a nice putt at the end, though.
Yeah, I think I got a double bogey there, so it's not the best save.
Here we go on this wonderful par 3 that we always manage to muck up here. But somehow, today, we didn't.
Hey, we didn't. You had a beautiful swing path there. Club went up and around and came back down, just like it's supposed to. I had a beautiful little chip on.
And I completely fluffed the birdie.
And, you know, sometimes those happen. These greens aren't the nicest.
Nice putt, though, for par.
No, I think that was for bogey. So,
sorry.
thank you, though. You know, sometimes I will take fake par. I made par there. You know what? I made par.
Sure, we'll go with it. I sky the heck out of this drive. Like,
You know,
holy cow.
I think it's part the ground is too hard to get the tee in, so we're not getting the ball to the proper height. And
I'll take
as
it.
I take huge chunks of dirt out, somehow this is muddy and frozen at the same time. I had a ball that barely stayed in bounds, so I had to give that some highlight there too.
God, I had nothing but long putts today. Look at that. Just kind of can't get it there.
And,
Again.
hey, at least we're hitting the greens now. Those ones used to be on the side of the green and chipping in for that extra shot.
Yeah. See me put my hands in my pockets. It's just starting to get a little cold.
Oh, another putt that I just left short.
That's the story of the day. Leave a putt short.
Oh,
all
yeah.
day long.
Story of my life.
Story of my life.
It's. Do we get putting lessons? Like, do they make that?
This one just held on. I think this is one going to be one of your better drives. It just couldn't hold on the right side.
Oh, just tucked into the woods.
Barely.
I
lost this. I did not see it at all.
Oh, like this one was so easy for me to follow though,
glad.
because it went up and just slightly left.
Yeah, and then here we go. Once again, hard packed dirt. Nothing underneath it. Little thin shot. Didn't go past it though.
Nope, didn't. I always hate this green too because you're always shooting really far uphill to a very tiny little tight green here. You ended up nice and on the back though with a putt that you almost sank from the fringe too.
Yeah, I forgot some of these putts, and now they're all coming back to me, obviously, and it's just painful. Like, there you go.
Yep.
You get one for yourself. Thank you very much.
I think that's about the fourth one of the day that I've almost missed, and that was what, hole 6?
Yeah. Here we go. We actually had some okay drive.
Yeah, that
okay,
one
never mind. Okay, it
did
came
some
off the hill.
acrobatics in the air, and I had some top spin coming over on the ball.
Mine barely held on the left side. Barely.
Hey, both of us had terrible approaches on this because, once again, I'm very unsure how things were frozen yet muddy. And maybe that's just the way that I swing. I need to scoop through the ball instead of trying to go through the dirt more. This is where I was trying to putt, and it was so windy I got a leaf stuck on my putter. So I was trying to, like, wiggle it away. And, yeah, it didn't work out. It wasn't the cutest.
I do think that the leaves on putting greens have magical powers to be stuck to your putters at times.
Oh, they really do.
They don't want to come off.
They come at the most inopportune times,
They do.
too.
They do. Try and get one off next time without touching it with your hands. Good luck.
Oh, that's it. You had another long putt lined up here that it's, just missed it, too. That is the theme for the entire day.
Sad. Here we go. Putt it for yourself, sir.
And I think, like...
You can see how windy. It's starting to get a little windy here.
It is. It's starting to pick up, and this is 8.
This is 8. And then we come back up to 9 here in a second. 9 goes back towards the clubhouse on top of all the hills, and it turns into a freaking wind tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous. There we go. Let's just make... This is a putt where I had another ball I'd play just for funsies.
And it was a gimme.
To
You
hate
could have
myself.
taken that
I could have taken it.
because I picked it up, too. 9, I actually had a drive that I felt okay with. I picked out the driver, and I don't normally pick that out throughout the day. It's a club that I'm afraid of, which is another thing why I should probably take some lessons, too. You had a good approach on 9, too.
I did. I just wrapped the club too much. Yeah, go.
Just
Please.
get there.
No, I didn't. Landed just a little short.
I once again took a gigantic chunk out of the dirt, too, so not the best approach.
And here we go. Up again. I landed on that first tier of the green.
Oh, yeah, this is the one that has like 3 slopes that go up. It's like a wave in a river.
It's terrible. And they always have to put the pins, of course, on the very, very edges of the slopes.
Because then you can roll down to the next level, or you can roll all the way off the green, which I've done before. Thankfully, I didn't do that this round, but that has happened before.
Thankfully, though, we got out of it kind of unarmed. Thankfully.
Oh, yeah. That was an easy warm-up on the front 9. We go to the back 9. And this par 3 is always my favorite. It's just a downhill shot.
We always underestimate it, though. Look at this. We both said as soon as I hit this, it's a great shot. Oh, yeah, great, wonderful. It shows up, 2 feet short off the green, something like that.
Just barely in the fringe. Hey, mine hit the green, and I had too much backspin, so it rolled back off of the green into the fringe. Both of us chipped up. I think you had a much better chip than I did.
No, that was you,
Nope,
sir.
that was me.
That was you.
Wow, that was my chip. That was much better than I thought. All right, so feeling better about my back nine, and then I watched this one go right to the right and go off screen.
It's okay, I skied mine again, left it short. Here's a 5-wood, brand new 5-wood. I didn't really do exactly what I wanted.
I had a rescue 3 shooting over the top of a hill, so not the best, but hey, ended up in the fairway. And then I make my approach shot down to the green, and this is the biggest of the day as I watch it plop into the sand trap. Oh, and then I try to come out of the sand trap, miss it. Frustration pulls the ball back to where it was. He goes to swing again, and whap, barely makes it out over the top. Chip finally makes it onto the green multiple shots later. Another one of those where the putts are just like rolling just out of the way.
Man, we play this course, gosh knows how many times.
Oh,
I've never
easily
seen the
in
putts
the
break like that.
30s to 40s times. This was a course that was economical back in the day to play when we were younger and did not have the funds that we do to support our golf love that we do now. So it was a great course. It is a great course. Oh, it's wonderful. And they're even putting some work into it, putting some money into it. They got new carts, new signs. Like, everything's looking better.
People try to tell us they were closing it. And
like, I don't know.
I don't believe it.
We'll see it when it happens.
I hope not.
Oh, I hope not. No, I hope it stays around. Like, this is wonderful. It's a great course.
Man, what a little low, skanky drive.
Oh, no, I had this terrible one on 13. But this is a hole that actually I don't hate that much. Like, normally I don't play it this way. We both attacked it to the right side of the fairway. Well, you were in the fairway, and I was off to the rough behind a big tree that I have to come and chip over here. Lay the A-wedge out flat, and I'm off to the side. So here's where I chip up, and boom, boom, boom. Oh! Chips in for birdie, throws the A-wedge in victory.
The instant replay here.
We have a beautiful instant replay just watching it drop into the cup.
And then you hammer this drive.
Oh,
by far one of the best drives I've ever seen you hit in my life.
One of the few times that I have been like, oh, my driver loves me. This club can actually work for me. You had a beautiful drive
I know.
on it
It
as
easily
well.
would have been usually our best drive out of all of us that usually play this hole, except you just crushed it.
It is just a Hulk smash moment.
Hulk
I was
smash.
probably 10, 15 yards off the green, and this is a,
Look at that.
315 hole or so.
Yeah. No, it was longer than that. It was 364, sir.
All right.
364.
Oh, there we go. That's a good putt. Oh, this is another one. This is the par 3. It's a 215. God. And as you can see, I hooked way over to the left.
That is true. A little too much. If it would have, once again, go. Just cold day, ball not flying. We both kind of ended up in the same little spot. Isn't that fun? We
both had a fun, nice little chip up. And there's another one of those putts that, I can sink it, and I saved a double bogey.
Hey, man.
So, it was a wonderful day.
Gotta save what you can save.
Throw that hand up in prayer and thank you, ma'am. Oh, I think this is another one, and I think this is a beautiful moment where you do flip off the ball.
I do.
Because this is like, the 6th time that this one ball that you played the entire round with has turned away from the cup at the last minute.
Ooh.
Sometimes we don't have the best drives off the tee box, but we're going to play them.
Same. I'm praying, hoping beyond a prayer.
You at least made it further than I did. I have this 5-iron with the ball by my back foot, trying to keep it low and shoot through the trees, and I do.
You do.
And make it into the fairway and take a 7-iron down to the green and plop front of the green, but hey, it's still on the green.
Here we go, trying to get the wedge out, and if I remember correctly, I leave it short, but technically, I'm going to say, then I pitch up a little bit, technically on the green, I actually putt, and then here we go again.
It's another one that we left short, and you can see that we don't have any putts there on that one for us, because I didn't putt well either. So sometimes we make choices, and that was one that we made. We had good shots on 17 to start with. I shot up, had a iron coming out of the side of the trap, trying to shoot down to the bottom of this hill, chip over to the green. Both of us make it over after dropping a couple in the water. Some funsy shots, some out of just frustration shots, but
It's like you can see me praying for your ball, like, stop, AJ, stop.
It's a very fast green all of a sudden. They have been slow all day, and this one just wants to run and go.
Can't even pick up my club properly afterwards. It kills me. This whole 8-hour lunch.
Oh, it really did.
I was having a great day. I lost that ball that I had for 16 holes.
Oh.
And then right in the freaking water.
Well, so it's
Muddy,
you have to play from the
downslope.
top of the hill to the bottom of the hill and then chip over to the green. But if you're on the hill, the ball is somehow like beneath your feet, down below, in front of your front foot when you're trying to chip, and you're either going to scull it way over the top into the woods, or you're going to do what I do, and you're going to plop one in the water. So you're going to drop a ball down, and you're going to swing and do it again.
And then this hole I hate. I hate this hole. But I have one of my best drives on this hole. I'm finally happy.
It's because the entire hole is uphill to the right.
You hit this, I'm telling you, when we both said as soon as you hit it, it was gone.
Oh, it was gone. And somehow it just stayed in the fairway.
Here, and then you have my wonderful shot. I'm in such a weird angle. Look at you. I see I almost fall over backwards. I'm basically standing on
because the
my
ball
heel.
is above your front left foot somehow. It's higher than that on this hill. It's such an awkward lie. But we both make it up to the green. We're both within 10 feet of the pin. So
and here we go. Let's just throw the putter. Just throw it. Just chuck it in the woods. Get it out of here. This hole defeats me again.
Yeah, it's another one for me. I don't remember if I sink this putt or not. Let's find out if I sink this putt. Do I? No, I don't.
Oh.
Nope, I leave it short. Once again, another putt that another 2 inches, and my score would have been totally different.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yep, there it goes.
Almost.
Nah, I would never do that.
I think we made it out, though. You played plus 25. I played a plus 24. So, taking into account the par for the course, that is a 95 for you and a 94 for me. So, much better than my last score that I got to share with all of our wonderful listeners and viewers here.
Worse or better than the one I shared last? I can't remember. We'll have to go find out.
I think it was I think you were 94, 95, 96, something like that. It was a solid score. Yeah, who can say? Who can say, really? I mean, this is recorded so people can go back and listen to that. But who's going to do that? That's fine. Our score is what we say it is. It's golf. It's all these little white lies, except we don't get to tell those little white lies because our stuff is recorded. We're talking about it, and there's going to be a video of it soon. So, thinking of that, so what course are we thinking about next?
Next course? I don't know. I'm thinking Town Lake Hills. That'd be a fun course to play. If not Town Lake Hills, maybe Cobblestone.
Ooh, Cobblestone could be good. We could go Creekside.
Creekside would be good.
That one's a long course.
Yeah, I want to get back out there before these places close. Usually end of February it gets kind of a little cold snap. They want to shut them all down.
Yep, we got to go before that cold snap. Well, want to thank everybody for joining us this week. I hope you had a wonderful time, as we had a wonderful time playing Countryland Golf Course in Cumming, Georgia. So
hopefully many more times too. I
don't want them to close. Hopefully many more times. Let's keep them around. So thank everyone for joining us, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.